Howdy folks, Dr. Ed here with Total Body Healthcare, and I've got your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week. I got to thank my pastor, Randy Cordell, for this analogy here today. He's used it in sermons before, and he used it again yesterday, so it reminded me of it. He called it a top button priority. The basic gist of it is when you wear a button-up shirt like this, if you don't get that top button lined up with the correct hole, then the rest of them are going to be off, and your shirt's going to be off kilter. It's going to look kind of funny, actually. He was using it in yesterday's sermon on keeping our priorities straight in our finances in alignment with God's priority for them. His message was about finances, and he says, if you don't line your financial priorities up with God's priorities, with his instruction in the Word, then your finances are going to be off kilter no matter what you do. Well, I thought, you know what, that's a great analogy that we can apply to many different areas of our life, including our health. So that's what I wanted to kind of focus on today. I hear all the time from folks inside the office here, whether they're patients here or brand new patients here, folks that I know out in the community, friends of mine, family members, they all say, man, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and so on and so forth. And they're still not getting the results with their health that they want. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, they don't have their priorities straight. They're taking all kinds of supplements, or maybe they're doing a specific kind of diet, or they're religious with their exercise, and they're still not getting the results with their health that they want. So if that's you, I encourage you to think about this analogy today, because to get the results that you want with your health, you got to start with the top button. And that top button is a fully functional nervous system, making sure that your brain and your body are communicating as efficiently and as close to 100% as possible. Because if the brain isn't talking with your digestive system correctly, if the brain is not talking with your muscular system or your reproductive system, or your blood pressure, any of those different systems and functions of your body, if the nervous system, the brain, and the body are not communicating correctly, then you're not going to be as healthy as you possibly can be, no matter how many supplements you take, no matter what diet that you're on, no matter how many burpees that you do. You're not going to be as healthy as you want to be because you've got your top button off kilter. How do you get your nervous system fully functional? You've got to see a neurologically focused chiropractor, someone who is trained to look at the subtle ways of your nervous system and make sure that communication is taking place. And it is a two-way street, body parts up to the brain and brain back down to the body parts. We've got to keep that communication open and free and efficient, so that if you keep that top button there, then the rest of the buttons line up. Your digestive system works better. Your muscular system works better. Your reproductive system works better. Your immune system works better. We keep that communication open and clear. All of the other systems work better. Your overall health is better. That's the lesson I want you to think about. Next time you're putting on a button-up shirt, lining up the top button there correctly is going to line up the rest of the buttons. When you get checked by a neurologically focused chiropractor, you're getting that top button correctly lined up. The rest of the buttons will eventually fall into place. I'm Dr. Ed with Total Body Healthcare. There's your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week.